Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome to the stream. And you might have seen the loading. I kind of forgot to actually switch it up. So it was still showing Transport Fever. Anyway, whoops. Got here just in time. Yellow. Hey, how are you doing? Rata, thanks for joining. Doing a bit of checks here. Does it seem laggy or is it just me? No, it's good. It should be fine, I think. It does get a bit finicky sometimes, but more or less it works. Right. What did you do, Yellow? Yeah, there's a bit of... I'm not sure where it gets the actual messages, the bot. It gets it from somewhere. I forgot if it's a movie reference or a game reference, I think. I think it's a game reference. Duke Nukem, maybe? That's where it types the messages when you do something bad. Or what did you do, by the way? So we are in ATS today. Decided to check out the Rescale. I've tried it a bit, not so much, but I must say I've missed ATS so much. Last time I played was June. That's how many months ago? 5 months ago? Didn't even realize time went by that fast already. 4 or 5 emotes. Ah, alright. So that's why. Rip. Yeah, so we are in ATS. This is the new Peterbilt 389. I decided to configure it already because I don't think you guys will... I'm not sure if you guys are interested in seeing a truck getting configured. But for now, I guess we have this. And then we can customize it later if needed. But for now, let's go and start driving. Yeah, let's focus on the driving first. Customizing later. Now, I am seeing a bit of lag. I'm not sure why. Let me know if it's the same on your side. Because I don't have any dropped frames. But for some reason, it just... In my game, it's fine. But if I look at OBS, it seems a bit skippy. Flames are on point. Nice. Yeah, I am liking this skin. This is the default, the new DLC from SCS. 389 from SCS. So this is the official truck. Not anymore Viper's version. Viper had his own version, which is, I think, more detailed. But for some reason, it disappeared from my Steam Workshop. So I'm not sure what happened, but anyway, I wanted to try the official thing. So if you try to listen to this, kind of beautiful sounds, right? Yeah, not bad. Cool. So let me try and do some bit of driving here. Let's do some test drives. I am also a bit rusty because this is using the Eaton Fuller transmission. So it's a bit of different gear set compared to the ETS. Let me just adjust this a bit. Something like that, maybe. There's also a new field of vision setting for the beta. So you can actually see more now. You can zoom in if you want. A narrower field of vision or a wider one. Like you can see the side mirror from here. That's a nice touch. Especially for those who don't track IR. So they don't have to move the mouse just to see the side mirror. Yeah, but for us, I think the perfect spot would be somewhere in the 70 range. 65? 70 maybe. Yeah. Alright, Yellow. Thanks for dropping by. No problem. Alright, so let's go and look for some jobs. Anyway, if you look at the map, well, If you remember, I had a previously ongoing ATS series in YouTube. And in there, we were able to reach around 99.7% or something. But after the rescale, you can see most of the cities are still discovered. But if you look at the roads, 1.6% explored. So they reset everything. I'm not sure which ones they extended, but they did change a lot. So let's see. We are in Barstow right now. And I would like to get more or less a shorter job. Maybe just something for warm-up. Because I've done like 2 deliveries in ATS and it's so different from ETS2. I mean, the parking is definitely harder and the trucks are bigger, so it's harder to maneuver. It takes some getting used to, so I'll need a couple of tries for that, just to let that sink in. Barstow to Oxnard, 184 miles. Yeah, we can take something like that, even shorter. This one also works. Just don't go through Bakersfield, whatever you do. Is there a bug currently? I think I went through there in my previous job. Bakersfield to Barstow. Maybe I didn't go through the exact bug area. Okay, let's try this one, Oxnard. It's looks like a combine from Farming Sim. Okay. Thought there was a bug or something. Right, here we go. In real life, you live in LA. Bakersfield and Fresno are the worst places to drive through. In terms of smell, is it? I've been to LA once, just for a few days. So I haven't really had the chance to go around the place. It's a really nice experience though. Hope I can repeat it sometime. Wow. Yeah, this feels definitely different compared to ETS2. Even the force feedback is different. Okay, let's take one. Oxnard. Yep, this one. Where is it though? Probably somewhere there in the far distance. Let's see. Yeah, it's here. Alright. Now let's see how I can reverse this thing. And I also don't know now how to drive trucks like this. You know, that nose in front. I've been driving cab overs for a few months now in ETS2. I absolutely have no idea how to measure the distance anymore in front. Like, how close is that? Let's see. When will we hit? Okay, that's the edge right there. I think that this should do the trick. Okay. Let's zoom it up a little. And that might be too far away actually. See, even simple reversing like this, I'm having trouble already. Definitely feels a lot different. Not sure if this is with the... Wait a minute. The sensor just got tripped. Okay, It's back. That was weird. Concentration mode. Yeah, that looks much better. Slowly but surely. Perfect. There we go. That looks a lot nicer. This is how heavy. This is 18 tons. We do have a 550 horsepower engine, so we should be able to drive this, to pull this just fine. I think. We'll see. Reset track IR. There we go. Oh, come on. You'll have to give me a few minutes here, guys. Everything just feels weird for some reason. Yeah, we'll have to go through here and then mix it up. Perfect. There we go. That's much better. These huge trucks. Like, how many axles does this truck have? And its chassis is super long. Compared to the ETS2 trucks I've been driving though, the European trucks. Very strange indeed. So one thing that people have been raving about with the Rescale is that the interchanges look real now. They're not like compressed versions. So I'm actually excited to see how it would look. Hopefully we can get to experience something like it. Oh, it's letting me go. Alright, thank you. Yep, we're entering. Although this one seems still a bit small, this merging lane. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I would have expected it to be, I don't know, more extended or something. But I have gone through one interchange here, which looks absolutely stunning. Really huge. Yeah, like this is nice, I think. Yeah, for some reason the roads just feel a lot fresher. But this one, yeah, this merging lane right here, that feels, I don't know, that feels a bit dangerous to me. Speed limit? No? Okay, good. 35, there we go. 35 and then 70. 70 mile speed limit in California? I thought it was mostly 55. Success. Kind of depends where you are. Sometimes they can be that short. But it's rare. Usually on and off ramps and merges are longer. Yeah, that's what I would have expected. But I think they didn't change everything. They weren't able to change everything. So I think they had something like that, a note like that in the blog, just so people wouldn't get mad and wouldn't get angry or something. Because they didn't have a chance to change everything, but I think most of the big interchanges they were able to manage. And the roads are actually very wide now. Yeah, definitely. And much longer than before. Because before, like 184 miles, you could go through that like 184 kilometers in ETS2. So it felt almost the same, but now Why is there a motorcycle in the middle of the road? Like an 84-mile trip or 50-mile trip I think I had. I tried it previously. It was actually pretty long already. It took me around, I don't know, 30 minutes? Something like that. So they have changed it a lot in that aspect. Like this particular stretch here, I doubt it was the same before the rescale. Looks nice though. Rural state. 70 is correct for highways and rural roads. Ah, okay. Interesting. And I like how they put these stop aheads, these signs on the road, which is, I assume, is accurate, and I didn't notice before. I think that's something new. Motorcycle is a California highway patrolman. They do that and scan for speeders like that. Ah, I see. So there should be a person on that motorcycle, right? I didn't notice anyone there. Hope I don't hit that car. I think I will. Crap. He was too close. Couldn't he, like, backed off a bit? This is a beautiful bridge. This interchange looks new actually. Pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think they had that before. Cool. They actually get off the motorcycle sometimes and stand with the scanner. It's handheld. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I think I've seen something like that in the movies before. But they weren't in the middle, they were on the side of the street. But yeah, I get the picture. Cool. So it's nice that they put something like that. I didn't see the sign. Why is the sign on the opposite side? Wait, let's have a look. If this is right. No passing zone. Ah, okay, I see. That makes sense. So yeah, it's on the opposite side of the road because if you're passing, then you're taking that lane. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they put it on the wrong side. I'm getting the hang of this slowly, bit by bit. Let's see how this goes. Winding road hype. Did I hit something? 5%? What the heck did I hit? There was nothing there. I don't know. Let's just leave it that way for now. Call it an adjustment period. That's the price of not playing for a few months. Everything feels different. Rip. There we go. Where are we going anyway? 2 hours left. 6 hours left in the job. ETA is 2 hours. 87 miles to go. Okay, let's see how long this 88-mile stretch is in this game. Look at those tumbleweeds. I think they put in a lot more now. Isn't that scary though? I mean, in real life, can you really drive through them? Won't that like damage your car or something? I would be a bit paranoid driving over those huge things. At the very least, wouldn't they scratch your bumper or something? Scratch your paint? Nice. Yeah, a lot of tumbleweeds. Wouldn't want to hit it. Alright. So yeah, it's not as harmless as it's shown here, at least. Ratha, is it skipping also a bit for you? Is it getting a bit framey? Because I'm seeing in the screen, it kind of looks like that, and I don't know why. It might be the game is a bit more taxing than it should be, and my system can't handle it. I'm not sure. I might have to try something different. Just to make it smoother. So I'm seeing these kind of stuttering. Maybe a tiny bit isn't too bad on your end. Alright, let's keep it then. Let's wait for someone else to... If someone else joins and complains, then we'll try and do something about it. If not, then I'll just tinker with it next time. I love that engine sound. Jake brake. I am quite still adjusting with the numbers. So I've been used to kilometers per hour now, and everything is just in miles, and I have to convert on my own. How fast is that actually? Things like that. Yep, that's a combine, alright. Farming sim hype. Nice. Beautiful scenery. Alright, cool. Because when I record Euro Truck, it's not like this at all. So I'm not sure what's causing it. But I'll have a look at it later. I'll test that for next time. There might be a different setting in this game, or for streaming, I don't know. This one looks beautiful. I wonder where we are. Yeah, they definitely improved this a lot. Like, the interchanges don't feel cramped at all now. I was in Cincinnati just last week, in real life. So I was there for business. And the freeways, I think, I'm not sure which I-something we went through. I forgot the number. But it was very huge for my standards. I wasn't used to seeing those kinds of roads, like these kinds of roads. Really large, and everything was so huge, and lots of trucks going. Yeah, I've seen a lot of trucks in the freeway. Like, mostly they were Volvo VNLs, I think, and also Freightliner Cascadia, I think it's called. Right turn only. See those signs like right there? Those look pretty spot on. Like, I've seen those as well when I was in Cincinnati even. And yeah, those road markings are very common in US streets, I would say, right? Like, they try to warn you as early as possible if something's changing. If you have to stop ahead, if you have to turn right in this lane or not, those kinds of things. Very interesting. And very different feel, definitely. What time is it in game? It's almost 6 p.m. Okay, that's why it's getting dark. Let's turn on our lights. pretty accurate. Cool. Yeah, really excited to drive this again. It's been so long. 5 months since I last played this game. Oop. Okay, we're almost there. Not even sure where we are now. I think destination is Oxnard, maybe? Yeah, Oxnard right lane. There we go. Signal ahead. See those things like that? That's a very nice touch. And the right turn on red signal. I missed that. If there's a major interchange, there'll be signs at least 1 to 2 miles out telling it's coming up. Ah, okay. Let's try that. Let's try to spot if they did that. Like, because in Europe, I think commonly they have these signs on the side of the road. They don't say anything, but they're like 3 stripes, 2 stripes, 1 stripe when you're getting near to the interchange. I think that's how they do it in Europe. In the US, do they have actual numbers, like how many miles left? We'll see. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's see if they have those numbers here. What is that? Railroad crossing. That is nice. I like that touch. Not too bad we didn't see an actual train. That would have been awesome here. Okay, this is our stop, I think. And let me eat entire road here. There we go. Really? No train? Wow. That's a huge train station. So how do we park this thing? The sign is usually overhead. Ah, okay, instead of... Okay, I got it. So I think we saw something like that earlier, right? When we were turning right to Oxnard. We saw that bit there. Okay, this shouldn't be that hard. I don't see it though. I don't see the thing at all. Where is it? Ah, okay, got it. I see it now. It should be a bit here. There we go, I see it. There it is. So yeah, a lot of damage on the trailer though. Not sure where that came from. Maybe when we hit the gate. And I think somewhere in the middle of the road it also happened. But for some reason this combine just doesn't want to reverse at all. There, okay. Stay there. Ah, I see the problem. It's too wide. So we cannot actually see anything. Are we hitting it though? Yes, looks like we're on the right angle. more or less. Oh, that was a hard parking. Didn't expect it to be difficult even. Okay, that looks good. Perfect. Nice. Nice. Reasonable. 5.9%. Man. Let's have a look quick. We do have a lot of drivers. So there shouldn't be a problem in terms of earning money. Like, even if you just sit around doing nothing, you should earn something. Maybe let's go and sleep. Because what time is it? Reasonable, that's harsh. Yeah, exactly. 6:49. It's too early though. Maybe a bit of night driving, maybe one more job. Let's look. Oxnard. Something a bit short, maybe. This is going back to Barstow. How about machine parts? That's super near. 2,700. Now this is a bit long. Okay, this I guess works. 53 miles. Tesla. Tires. Why would you go to bitumen there? Yeah, let's take this one. This should be just exactly on sleeping time afterwards, I think. One more job and then we sleep. Lots of trucks on the road. Excuse me? Thank you. Keep clear. Yeah, that keep clear sign also works now. I didn't notice that before in game. Like that particular spot there, the AI really keeps clear of. They treat it as an intersection, so you won't get blocked or anything when you're trying to deliver something. Which is a very nice touch, I think. Business. There's a place called Business? That's strange. Speed limits here are kind of confusing. Pedestrian crossing. There's even something like that. That's cool. Don't see any pedestrians there though. Come on, that didn't make it. We have to sleep in 3 hours. I wonder if that takes into account the job. Let's see. If it goes sour, then we might just remove fatigue or something. 3 hours, remaining 2 hours. Okay, that's just perfect. Business loop. Okay, so our trailer should be somewhere here at the back. Hello? There it is. P&O, Ned Lloyd. Not sure what that is. Might be one of those Jazzy Cat mods. I do have Jazzy Cat trailer, that trailer pack installed. It's actually for 1.4, but first it still works with 1.5 beta, so didn't remove it. Do a bit of adjustment here. Not exactly the best position. Just looking at my left mirror, side mirror here. That should hit it perfectly. There we go. Nice. JJ Smith, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. 2 hours left on the job. Do I have a list of mods? For ETS2, yes. For ATS, no. In ETS2, what you could do is you could go to YouTube, to my channel, pick out any of the ETS2 videos there, and in the description there should be a link somewhere to the mods list. So that is fairly accurate. But in ATS I haven't done that because I barely have any mods here actually. Although if I start playing, I will also update the list, put a new tab there for ATS. It's doing good, JJ. It's actually just 8:40 in the morning here, so just had breakfast, cooked a bit of breakfast, had coffee, had tea, had everything for the morning to prepare, and then now I'm streaming. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. That went a lot smoother than the earlier job. Cool. Trailer doesn't have lights though. It does. It does have one light. A single light. Oh, you have to turn left. Yeah, even these signs here, these left arrows, yeah, pretty spot on, I would say. And they do have protected left turns now. I remember when ATS first released, there were no protected left turns at all, like that signal right there. You had to basically do a left turn on your own, even on major intersections, which was kind of dangerous. Can I show you around the map? The world map, you mean? Here? So we are in Oxnard currently, going to LA. If you notice, the explored percent is 2.7. That was actually 97, 99% before. And then Arizona got released. It went down a bit, but it was like 70 or 80%. But with the rescale, they reset all of that. So right now we have California. It's this left one here. You can see that border. This is Nevada, if I'm correct, and this is Arizona. 3 states currently, but more than enough driving time. Hopefully they'll start releasing more cities soon. But in the meantime, yeah, we have a lot of driving to do. Loving it so far. Pretty spot on. Pretty American feels from an outsider at least. Let me go. Come on. There we go. Yes, I made it. How heavy are we carrying? 22 tons. Okay, that's a bit heavy. I think no, it's still there. Alright, anyway, speed limit is 40. Alright, when does it get to 40? I'm quite confused with that. Sometimes, usually inside cities it's 30, but like in here it's 40. I guess it's not a city exactly. There's like a train station there. There we go, 65. What, 55 for trucks, I believe. Yep, there we go. You have to check out Nevada as well. So far, I've only seen this part of California, near the LA region. So much to explore. I remember when this game first came out, it was just like playing for the whole day, just chilling, turning on the radio and everything. Unfortunately, I can't turn on the radio here because this will get muted and I won't be able to post it in YouTube. Wow, that is beautiful. Look at that, guys. Even a ship in the distance. Beautiful. Maybe we can take a photo. Wait. Okay, photo mode. Let's have a look. Okay, show the scene. There. Remove the blur. Make it wider. Might be too wide. Those electric posts are kind of removing the feels. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's perfect. If I just tweak this a bit, make it a bit less distorted, that is a nice touch right there. There. So we see the ship, we see the truck, we see the beach, everything. That's actually thumbnail worthy. There's no real guidelines. 40 standard for city roads, 30 is pretty slow. So there's usually a reason for it. School nearby. Okay, so 40 is the more common speed limit. 55 is highways within city limits. 70 for highways outside city limits. But it's a bit more flexible. I see. Got it. Thanks, dude. Wow. That was a nice looking truck. They are municipal roads. Customer expects delivery very soon. Yeah. Why is there a chopper here? Malibu. Nice. That's cool. That's a nice touch. Yeah, this is a beautiful scenery here. I think I went through the same road yesterday when I was testing this out. Beautiful. Signal ahead. Oh, rip. Okay, just enough. Made it just in time there. What do we call these roads? Like you have the interstates, right? But the smaller roads like this, like the green thingy with the number 1, I believe. How do you call that? What road do you call this? Is it like A1 or something? In England, I think they have something like that, right? M is for the motorways. A is for the a bit smaller roads. State Highway 1. So state highways are, I would assume, inside the state. Interstates are those that cross the states, based on the term. That's the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. It's a very famous scenic highway that runs the length of the California coast. I see. So the Pacific Coast Highway is different from State Highway 1. So we're now just entering State Highway 1, and we were in PCH. I got it, nice. I got the part about the interstates and the state highways. I'm learning. Beautiful. Like, look at that. Even a ship there. Makes me kind of want to play Transport Fever because of that. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'll be there soon. Okay, here we go, 30. I guess this is city limits. Yeah, but I heard that in Arizona, I think they mostly had 25 within cities. That, I don't know, that just seems really slow for me. Although, come to think of it, I think in Europe there are some roads with 30 kilometers. So that's even slower. It's the same, alright. State Highway 1 and PCH is the same. Okay, cool. That makes sense. There's the ship. Almost there. I'm almost there. Speeding though. Okay, I remember this spot. Yeah, even before the rescale, this place was here. But I think they changed it a bit. Like they put that flyover there, that for pedestrian crossing or something. Oh, we'll be able to test the right turn on red signal again. It's been a while. It really has been. I missed this feature. Absolutely couldn't do that in Europe. Well, in real life, I guess you could in some cases. Because in some cases in Europe mostly, they have this special right turn indicator if you can turn on right. Otherwise, you couldn't. So like it's the other way around based compared to this one. Lights are beautiful. There's even a Ferris wheel there. I think I see that. Whoa. Are we going here? One way? Okay. Fine. Is this the right road? 55 speed limit. Here? I doubt it. People could be crossing, you know? If they accurately modeled it. The Santa Monica Pier, so it's this one. Ah, that's the pier with the Ferris wheel. Cool. It does look famous. There aren't too many people right now, but I get the picture. I can imagine. Right, so where are we parking this? There, okay. Reverse though. That can be a bit tricky. Well, if there are no cars here, then I'll make the most out of that. I can go in reverse here instead. Yeah, you have to be a bit patient with me here, guys. It will take, I don't know, a few days, a few weeks of driving before I get accustomed to this again. Okay, everything's far away from here. Yeah, I'm here outside, dude. Stop calling me. Slowly but surely. We're good here. Looks like it. Okay, now it gets a bit trickier. Right now I'm just feeling it. Just playing it by ear. Looks like we are kind of far away. I'll have to adjust a bit. And the engine died. Nothing happened. No one saw that. You can say that there's definitely no industry receiving shipments right there in the pier. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense, does it? But at least we can see it. Whoa, I'm gonna hit this part. But if I don't do that, then I'm gonna hit this part. I think I'm far away. I have to go to third person, guys. Actually, it is not that far. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I noticed. Where am I? Okay, I think this is it. A few more adjustments and we should be all set. I can't see my trailer. Am I facing that way? Yeah, it looks like I am, right? Yep, so we can adjust like this. And theoretically, that should line us up just fine in here. Perfect. Not really. I thought that was the thing. There we go. That's the ding. Now if we look here, that's as close as it gets, I think. Pretty fine. That worked beautifully. And we're late. Just 9 minutes late because of that parking. That's okay. What I hate about that is even if you're 1 minute late, it says a huge sign late red there. Very nice. Yeah, I was lucky. Or maybe I'm getting it. I don't know. Let's see. But now it's time to sleep. We are nearby our garage though. So I think that's the nearest place where we can sleep. There's also somewhere here. Going that way. Ah yeah, we did pass by a motel. We can go with that. But yeah, I think I'll go to the garage. Home sweet home. Stop. Let's be good citizens. Arnie's finest furniture, was it? Interesting. I'm getting tired. Okay, in 57 minutes, I'll get knocked out. Looks like the scenery here would have been very nice, but it's night, so we can't really see much. Walmart. Can I squeeze in here, please? Thank you. Yeah, so I'm not really sure exactly which areas they changed, but overall I am liking the ambiance. The overall feel is definitely spot on. There might be a few inaccuracies here and there, but mostly it's beautiful. Just made it beat the yellow light. Yeah, like in here it's 30. This entire strip here. Speed limit, that is. This game is harsh. Yeah, kinda is. Especially with that late thing, they treat it very seriously. I guess it kind of makes sense. It being a transportation, a logistics game, where time is definitely one of the most important aspects. Okay, let's go and sleep here. I kind of missed it. Should be somewhere here. There we go. Handbrake, lights off, engine off, and we go. 7:47 a.m. Nice. Beautiful morning. Do we need some gas? I think we do. Kind of. Let's gas up here. We do have our own gas station here in the garage. Since this is more or less a fully upgraded garage, I think. Look, there's a truck there. That's not mine. Wonder who parked it there. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm much richer here compared to my ETS2 profile, because I've driven so much in this profile offline. But in ETS2 I only play when I'm recording on YouTube. Right. Diesel price is $2.40. Is that cheap? It seems like it is. $2.40 is actually, that's a bit more expensive than I was expecting, I think. Okay, Rata. Thanks for joining and thanks for the inputs. Go and attend to your daughter. Regards. And yeah, maybe catch you later if it works. There we go. So now let's go and look for a job. I want to see Nevada or Arizona. So let's take a longer route. This would be nice. LA to Ehrenberg. Or this could be also good. Oh, this one would be nice because we've not been to Ehrenberg before. This is also cool. LA to Las Vegas. Although we went through Barstow already. Decisions. Do we want to deliver propane or components? I think I'd like to see this one. Yeah, maybe we can go through here to Arizona and then go north to Las Vegas. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, let's take this one. This is higher paying anyway. $76 per mile compared to 57.64. Yep, definitely. Although it's a bit urgent, it's an important delivery, but I think we can manage it. Wrong sign. There we go. We're good. Kind of is a bit limiting having 30 miles here. I want to go full speed in this stretch, but in this game I remembered we do have police cars in addition to speed radars, so we really have to be careful. So you don't want to get fined unnecessarily. Oh, I remember that building. Yeah, I've seen that a couple of times before. That colorful building with the vertical stripes. Yeah, that was there before as well. Let me try to go a bit slow here. Maybe I'll time the go signal just right, so I don't have to brake. Nah, it won't work. Right, fine. Nice car. Speeding hype. There we go. Let me go on cruise control here just so I don't forget, because it's so easy to speed up here. Look at this stretch. Why won't you do that, right? Why won't you go to 50? Beautiful. Walmart, no sales tax. Speaking of tax, like I was mentioning this a while ago, I was in Cincinnati a week ago in real life, and I was there in business, but I went to, what's this famous place? Kenwood, I think. Kenwood Mall. That's the one with the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I really love those cheesecakes. They're awesome. But speaking of tax, I did go and buy a wireless Bluetooth earphone set. I bought this Bose something. Sound Sport, I think is the name. Oh, I can go right. I forgot. But yeah, it's a cool Bluetooth headset, so you don't have to get tangled with wires and everything. It's perfect for me when I'm home, when I'm working out or something. Even at home I can use it, because when I'm cooking, when I'm washing the dishes, when I'm doing laundry or anything else, I can actually listen and watch the streams, so I can maximize my time. Because if I just turn it on inside the house, turn on the music or something inside the house, I usually don't hear it. And I don't like to play loud music inside the house, because we live in an apartment, in a condo unit, so we have units next to us, and I don't want any complaints happening, so I try to minimize it. But anyway, getting sidetracked here. I did buy that, and I was surprised. The tax was actually quite huge. Like, I was expecting there was tax, yes, but I was expecting the price should already include the tax, like the tag price. But it turns out I had to pay, I don't know, $20 more because of the tax, something like that. it was huge. And I was thinking, maybe do they have it for tourists, like a tax refund? Because I don't really live there, right? So maybe I shouldn't be paying all those taxes. I don't know. But yeah, that's how it happened. So it's weird. Like, for example, in the Philippines. Whoa, what was that? We actually had a law before, because it was the case that usually in restaurants you have the menu, right? So it would list all the items you can order, all the food and everything with the price. And before that was like they put in the price before the tax and service charge, I think. So when you order something and the bill comes in, you get surprised because it's like 20% or more higher. So they put a law in where they said in all the menus, in all the items you have to include already the service charge and the tax. So that's all in. So when people start buying, they don't get surprised, they don't get confused, and they don't complain and everything, which I think I like. But I guess in the US it might not be that easy, because you do have different taxes in different states, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it might not be as simple. What is this? A gas tank trailer, or a gas tank long trailer? Let's take the long one just for the kicks. Make it even harder for us, why not? Feeling all pro. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. For real? Okay. Trailer should be up ahead. I remember this site. Yeah, I've done a lot of parkings in this kind of establishment before. But I guess if I were to do something now, I would completely screw it up. Okay, here it is. It does look a bit long. Yep. This is gonna be exciting. There we go. How do you adjust here? Okay, there's... Alright, I think it's this way. Is this right? Doesn't seem like it. I think we're too far on the right. Okay, let's adjust a bit more. Yeah, this is a bit harder because it's not a box trailer, so you can't just align that quickly. So I guess if I try to align on the borders instead, or try to align the wheel to wheel, like my back wheel against the back wheel of the trailer. There we go. Yeah, perfect. That's the nice style to it. Wow, look at how long that is. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, guys. Alright, let's go. How heavy you are? 18 tons. Did my engine die again? Man. There we go. Now we can speed up a bit. Okay, cool. Yield signs, okay. I guess no one's passing through here except for us. Wow, yeah, that's a long trailer. It even went on the curb there, despite us going the opposite direction. How much more if it turned right? Yeah, I have to be a bit more careful here. You can also feel the weight here. Yeah, it is a bit harder to pull, but Overall, I think we can handle it. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. We're speeding a bit, but I think it's fine overall. There we go. Gave it as wide a berth as I can. Although I guess I was turning a bit too fast there, to be honest. But looks like the trailer didn't complain, so I'm happy with that. $30? Still 30? Okay, fine. Here we go. Easy does it. Enjoying the US view. Yeah, so for those who just joined, we are playing ATS Rescale. I am liking it so far, and it feels very American. That's how I would say it. I've been to the US only a couple of times, but I definitely felt the different ambiance there, different feels, and this kind of gives a more accurate feel of that compared to before, so I am really liking it. Plus, the roads are much wider, the roads are much more in terms of quantity, much longer, so I have no complaints there. And the simple things, they really took into account, they really put in detailed work here, like the simple things, right? Like road markings, paint on the road saying stops ahead, right turn only, things like that, the paintings on the actual road, they took all that into account, so it feels very accurate so far. Now, I'm no US expert, like I said, I've only been there, I don't know, 4 times, something like that, but I've not been to many places. So if you spot anything that's wrong, do let me know, okay? Anyway, why is this guy not moving? He is turning right. Alright, there he is, finally. Don't time, please, thank you. Oh, this guy. Thank you for giving me. See? Yeah, the roads actually feel like you're in the US. They feel a lot different compared with ETS2. So they didn't just do like a repaint or something. They actually changed all the models, the textures. I like it. I think I'll be playing this a lot. So what I'm planning is, I will continue with the ETS2 series in YouTube, but streaming wise, I might stream ATS in the meantime for a couple of days at least, or for a couple of sessions, until we get used to it and explore it further. I can turn right, right? Yes. Okay. But I have to give it a wide berth because this trailer is huge. Yeah. Didn't give it enough. Kind of climbed the curb there. So this is 18 tons propane, no damage yet so far. Crossing my fingers. I remember this road, yeah. This is, I think, mostly the same from the original version, from the previous version, 1.4. Even the same with, compared to when ATS actually first released. So I guess they didn't do a lot of changes here. Second gear, I think that should do it. There we go. Nice. But there is a huge interchange coming up, and it looks to be something definitely new. Look at all those loops in the map. That looks beautiful. So I'm not sure if we'll be going through it or maybe we'll just be going under it. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Maybe when we go up here, we can take a photo. Right here in the middle. That would look awesome. Yeah, probably here would be nice. A bit more. Here, yeah, perfect in the middle. Let's see. Photo. Kinda looks pretty cool. Let's make that a bit wider. Oh yeah, I don't have the mod which allows you to go extend far off. So we can't really see everything, but overall I think that looks nice as well. It would have been better if we can go much further up, because we would see the roads in more top view. But anyway, I guess this is nice as well. Something like that. With the buildings in view. That's beautiful. A bit wider. Yeah, that way. I think that works. No. Switching it up. Yeah, there. Okay. I'm happy with that. Not the best angle, but it will work. Adjust my seat here a bit. There we go. Still 30, yeah? Okay. Yeah, no worries. We'll just chill about and try to admire the view. What is that? Looks pretty cool. WWE Rock Sands. Thanks for the follow and thanks for hosting. Appreciate it. Alright. Alright, I hope we make this turn. Let's have a look at the right side. Yeah, it did go over the line a bit, but nothing hit. No harm, no foul, right? Yeah, even this interchange looks pretty cool. Like the merging lanes here should be a lot wider now. Now look at this. Yeah, we have a lot more room to merge in, to blend in. That's beautiful. And then let's see when it will run out. Or maybe it doesn't run out. So they have 3 lanes each now. I think before they only had 2 lanes, if I remember correctly. That's nice. Alright, there we go. 55 for a change. Yeah, I can't remember if they had 3 lanes before. That's a huge thing. If ever. Or maybe not. But yeah, this is pretty classic US feels. This is your bedtime stream. Pick one every night to watch and sleep. Nice. What time is it there where you're from? Rock Sands. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong lane. Whoops. Sorry. A huge chrome bone interchange here. Yeah, this is huge. Look at that. Beautiful. They even went to 4 lanes there for a bit in that interchange. Nice. Wait a minute. Where are we going? Straight up. Alright. You won't fool me twice. This kind of feels like German autobahns in ATS 2. A bit. Because of how wide the roads are. But definitely the ambiance is different. I am really liking it though. Super chill. It feels like a brand new game, honestly. Like the first time I played it, I was so surprised. Didn't expect it to feel really brand new. Like I was okay, let's try out the open beta. Let's try out the rescale just to say that we tried it. But I wasn't really expecting to like it so much, you know. It feels like a brand new game. I really want to play a lot of this again. We have a lot of roads to discover, that's for sure. And I also want to get accustomed to parking again, because I absolutely suck in parking in ATS now, because I got used to parking in ATS 2, and the parking there is kind of simplistic compared to this one, because of not only because of the position, but because of the actual trucks. Like you can see how humongous this truck is compared to normal, right? So yeah, it is a bit harder to turn and something. Caddy, good driving. Thanks, glad you think so. You probably won't say the same thing after a few minutes when we get into those tight squeezes, especially during parking, but glad you think so for now. What is that sign? Pizza Hut. Cool. Lots of wind turbines here. Looks like someone's going eco-friendly. Really deserty in this area though. But I guess that's how it is in real life. So this is I-10, if I'm reading that correctly. For those of you who are familiar with from the US or just familiar, I think that's I-10, right? Interstate 10. So I was asking Rata about it earlier. So there was a viewer earlier, it's Rata. He was teaching me how to read those different road signages. Like the interstate, I know how it looks, but the green thing with the 1, apparently those are called state highways. Nice to know, especially when you're driving. Yeah, I kind of wished I really drove. Like I was telling the guys earlier, if someone new joined, I was telling earlier that I was in Cincinnati just last week, and actually had an opportunity to drive, because apparently my license, I have a Philippine driver's license. Apparently that can be used in Ohio, where Cincinnati is. It can be used for, I don't know, a few months, a few days, not for long term, but if you're just there for a short trip, it should be good enough. And I would have been able to drive. I could have rented a car or something. But there was a bit of complexity with the process, because I didn't know it at first that I could. So I was asking around. I-10 East. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, we're going east. So I was asking around, and I saw this Ohio State for all the driver related stuff. So they have a website and things like that. So they didn't have anything about if you could use a foreign driver's license, but they did have a chat agent, so like an online chat feature. So I tried it out, and this, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. I think it was a lady. But this person actually didn't know what they were talking about. So they were saying first I couldn't drive, and then I showed them a few more details, and then they changed their minds, and then they said, oh yes, you can drive. And absolutely made no sense. So in the end, I thought, well, yeah, I probably won't drive anymore, just to be safe. So I ended up getting Uber or something. Hey Rata, welcome back. Wife got home. You were saved. Whoa, kind of busy intersection there. It's a rest stop, I think. That's a nice touch. That is a nice touch. Look at those parking areas for the trucks. I think it's the first time I've seen something like that in that layout. Oh, what's up with the words? In that layout in this game, at least. School bus hype. That's overtake. Yeah, for trucks we remain at 55 miles, even though the sign says it's 70 actually. So 70 speed limit is only for cars apparently. We're in the I-10 now, going east, going towards Arizona. And then maybe we'll go north towards Nevada to go into Las Vegas. But I want to see how different it is in different states, so we can cross all states, have a peek, just have a quick peek how it looks in each of the states, if it's any different. Probably not, but who knows. Gas station to the right. That's good to know. Although I'm not seeing anything in the map. So am I steering using the mouse? Actually, I have a steering wheel. I have the Logitech G27 steering wheel, so that's why it's a bit smoother. Like if I steer like this, yeah, it has very gradual increments. And I changed even some of the settings, so it's even more gradual. It's even smoother. Yeah, it's definitely a different experience when you have the wheel. Like initially when I got the game, actually I got it for free. I won it in a giveaway, and that's when I started playing. I didn't like this game before. Like I had no interest in it, but I won it in a giveaway, so I tried it out, and ever since I was playing. So I started out using just the keyboard, so the controls were a bit fidgety. Like if you press the left arrow, things would like go like that. Yeah, so sudden movements. And then eventually I realized I could get a cheap Xbox 360 controller, so I got one, and it was a bit better. But after a few weeks, I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist because I really love driving that much. So I bought a wheel, and I have it. I've been using it ever since. So this is the Logitech G27, and I actually got the last copy, the last wheel in stock on that store. Because if you're updated in the steering wheels, the G27 is actually an older version. They had the G29 now, but the G29 doesn't come with its own shifter. So in a way, in terms of trucking at least, and in terms of the number of buttons, the G27 is much better. So that was what I was looking for, and people were running out of that stock. They were switching to the G29, but I was lucky and found this one, and it was priced normal. It was priced cheap, because what was happening was the G29 was out, the G27 was getting phased out, but people were still liking the G27 more. So the supply was going down, the demand was going up, so naturally people tended to buy more or price it higher. So it was getting more expensive actually. It was getting hard to find something. But yeah, I found it. Yeah, Logitech G27. It's in the title of the stream as well. You see the G27 there. That's the model of the wheel. Surely Caddy, no props. Could never find any for a reasonable price. So you went with the Thrustmaster T150. I just got an achievement. Powell's Trail 4/6. Wonder what that is. And the speed limit just went to 75. Wow. Okay, so it looks like we're in Arizona now. So you wanted the G27 Rata, but couldn't find one. So you went with the Thrustmaster T150 to save money. G29 seems overpriced. Yeah, G29 is a bit overpriced, and you don't have the shifter yet. Come on. Engine died again? So how is the T150? Is it any good? I've never tried any other wheel. Well, I might have before, like years before, but it was like a cheapo wheel that didn't have a brand or something, so it was, I don't count it as a wheel. Alright, Ehrenberg is discovered, and I think parking is over here. Alright, looks like there's the parking area, so we simply have to turn around here. I think that's how it works. Makes sense, we're delivering to a fuel station. Let me go all the way here so we don't have to reverse at all. Yeah, if you find a G27 that's reasonably priced, go for it. I would say that's still the best wheel. At least for trucking. For racing, I don't know if the G29 is any good. But I think the G29 is, they put it more for, how do you say? It's more compatible for console, more or less. Okay, here we go. No, that didn't make it. Just a bit more, I guess. There we go. Perfect. That was the easiest parking ever. I like those types of parkings. From what you can tell from people's reviews, T150 is a bit cheaper feeling, but you like it fine. Force feedback and turning feels really good. That's good. If you're liking it well enough, then that's more than enough. And that's good that you didn't try the G27, because maybe you will, I don't know, maybe you like it more and you like T150 less, if you get what I mean. Let's pay off our loans. We do have a lot of money now. Nice. And how is my fatigue? Fatigue is fine. We should be resting in 8 hours, so I guess we can go look for another job. So does the T150 have, how do you call it? 900 degrees of steering? So rotation for the steering wheel? I'm not sure if it does. But if it does, then I think that's more than enough. Not a lot of jobs here. I was hoping we get to Kingman, but apparently this is the only one. Alright, fine. Used packaging. Okay. Let's go and get that then. The brake was pretty terrible. Oh really? Found a mod where you install some rubber bumpers. And the brake feels great now. Wow, so you had to change up the wheel, the actual mechanics of the wheel. This is hardware related. I suck at hardware. Like if you had me do that, I wouldn't be able to manage it. It's technically 1080 degrees. Wow, that's even better. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if you would feel that, but 900 degrees is more than enough for me. Or at least it would be. Wait a minute, this is not the one. This is the wrong pickup point. We're going next there to charge. Sorry, bro. Here we are. So I'm not sure what they changed in Arizona. This is the latest state that they released for this game. And right after a few weeks after they released it, they decided they wanted to rescale. So I'm not sure if they changed something as well. Long trailer. Yeah, let's get the long one. It's more exciting that way. Look at that old school car. Pretty cool. Here's my trailer. There we go. Yeah, just a bit of adjustment. Oh crap, I'm gonna hit it. Okay, yeah, turning radius. This if any of you guys played Ark Survival Evolved, I would relate this truck to turn like a T-Rex. Man, so hard to turn. And I can't see anything. Absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. On the side mirror, I can see something. But if I look behind, don't see anything at all. Does that work? Kinda. There we go. Nice. Not sure how that happened, but it did. Cool. Nice looking truck with a okay looking trailer. Now what I'm trying to find in the truck, actually, I was thinking about that since yesterday. Where's the clock? It's 2 p.m. In the W900 they had a knob. They had like that actual knob with a clock, an analog clock there. But in here, not seeing anything. Maybe they don't have a clock here? It's too bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Anyway, let's go and do it. This is 16 tons. Okay, fine. No biggie. Delivery only. Yep. Oh, I think I went the wrong way there. I'm not sure. No one home. There we go. So we're going east yet again, going straight into Phoenix. I'm not really familiar with Arizona. I've never been here in real life. But Phoenix sounds a bit popular, I guess. I'm not sure why it sounds that way to me. Maybe there was a movie or a series or something. But it might be, for me at least, the most famous city in this state. Merging lane here is a bit short. We have entered Arizona officially. The Grand Canyon State. Ah, yeah, I have been to Arizona. That's true. Because I went to the Grand Canyon. We can bypass the nearby way station. Have a safe journey. Ah, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I've heard about this. In this patch, it's not required anymore. Like, it tells you now if you can bypass or if you have to go through the weighing station. But just for kicks, let's try it anyway, even if we're not required. Just to get the feels. Somewhere here, maybe. Can I not stop if... Oh, I might not be able to use it if I'm not required. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh well. Would have been nice. But yeah, they have that now, so you won't go anymore through the state with wondering whether you have to go through or not. It tells you now if you can skip it or not, which is nice. I'm not sure how they do that in real life though. I'm guessing they have these CB radios and they get contacted by the police or somewhere if they have to go through some checkpoints. Maybe. That is my assumption at least. It's the most famous city in Arizona. Nice. Those on-ramp merging lanes are consistently way too short. Yeah, they have to change that. Yeah, they probably changed only the major interchanges. But those ones, the small ones, they didn't. But I guess at some point they will. I don't know. But I think if they will, then they should have done it already, because they did the rescale and everything. So might be those types of small interchanges won't make the cut. Wow, 75 miles. How fast is that in kilometers? That's 1.6 or 1.8. I always forget conversion rate. But that's 50, more than 100 kilometers for sure. Maybe 120 or 130. Wow, that's fast. In Europe, we can only go to 100, or actually no, not even 100, 80. You can only go 80 kilometers. In here, we're going almost 80 miles. Our engine couldn't even handle it. Can't even reach 70. Google says 120. There you go, 120. Wow, that's like in Russia, I think. So in Eurotruck, I have a mod which enables, which actually creates the Russian side. Some parts of Russia, you can drive through them. And in there, the speed limit is 110. Have to slow down a bit, I guess. It's the guy in front of me. I missed my turn. No, actually, this is the right way, because the other one is a stop. It's a resting area. Yeah, the GPS wanted me to go through there for some weird reason. Okay, we're fine. Let's overtake this guy. He's way too slow. Step aside, people. The fast guy is here. Man, these guys are so slow. What's up with you guys? You read that in Bulgaria, there are highways that are 140. Wow. Bulgaria is where? I don't think I've driven there before. Even in game, I haven't. There you go. Finally, top speed. And did I just see a balloon? What's that sign? Auto parts and accessories. Looks like there's a garage nearby. And this is beautiful, yeah. This makes me want to play Transport Fever. Slow down. Okay. That was a bit too close. Bulgaria is north of Greece. South of Romania, I see. Yeah, I get the picture now. I'm not sure if that is in Eurotruck, in ATS 2, or even in Pro Mods. It might be, but I've just never driven through them. Cool. Pretty cool scenery. Very varied too. Like it's not just desert all the way. There's some grass, there's some buildings, there's some electric lines, or however you call them. Yeah, we're the fastest guy in here. Just stepping on the gas, going full throttle. Camp Verde. I think we have to turn right soon. Yeah. Good thing I didn't overtake too much. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster. There we go. Let's go with a Jake brake. Why is there a traffic signal and then a stop sign? I don't think that should be that way. Whew. Went a bit over, but the game decided not to penalize me. Thank you. Probably too far east. Yeah, might be. There we go. Delivery is there. Hopefully we're not late. I don't think so. Yeah, remaining 2 hours. We have 2 hours to park, guys. That's enough buffer. Speed limit has gone down to 70. 40 rather. But 40 is not bad. I'm expecting it to change to 25 pretty soon, because this is Arizona. At least based on what was there before when it first released. Oh, here we are. Here's our turn. Let's go a bit slow here. Man. Oh my. Okay. Did I hit anything? I don't think so. Barely made it. That was super wide. Beautiful. Walmart? Are we delivering to Walmart? We are. Okay. Rip. I told you I have to get used to the nose again. God. Oh my goodness. Got so used to cab overs already. 2% damage on the truck. That's fine. At least no damage on the trailer. Come on. Pull it. This is so humongously long. Okay, I think that's enough. Actually, I was surprised that was only 2%. That was only 1% technically, because we had 1% already. The game was kind of going easy on us, I guess. Okay. Should be good here. Slowly but surely. Now even these simple turns, I'm having a hard time, because the turning radius of the truck is really different compared to what I'm used to. But let's take it slow, maybe it will work. Something like that would work maybe. I think that's fine. Perfect. Smooth. Aside from that huge crash earlier. Rip. Right. Excellent. Finally an excellent job. 5692. Nice. How sleepy are we? 5 hours away. Yeah, we can stretch it. I think one more job will do the trick. Maybe one last job? Let's see. Oh, that one would work. I want something going north. That one. But it's the same trailer, eh? It's kind of plain. We can take wine, Walmart. Okay, this, yeah. Always the same. I need a lot of trailer mods here. This is the one that looks most exciting. I think we'll take this one. Phoenix to Holbrook. Oh, that's a lot of wine. 28 tons. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit exciting. This is also nice, but it kind of is too long, I think. We might be able to make it work though. Going to Prim in Nevada. So we'll go through Las Vegas a bit there. Yeah, I think we can go with this. 18 tons of solvents. 398 miles. It's going to be our longest drive so far, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nice. Slowly getting used to it. Not quite there yet, but a lot better at least. And just as I say that, engine dies on me again. I have to change something on my seat because for some reason with this setup, my seat keeps rolling back. So I have a seat with wheels on it. Usually it doesn't matter that much, but right now things feel a bit more slippery for some reason. It's weird. That's why I have to hold on the table sometimes when I turn. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I mean, if you look here, 25. Speed limit is 25 in this place. One sec, let me try to adjust my seat. Maybe that will be better. Can you let me go, please? Thank you. And on this side, alright. Let me go? No? Okay. There we go. Disrupted the whole flow of traffic. How selfish. Doesn't work. I'm trying the advanced shifting thing. Like apparently you can shift without pressing the clutch, without stepping on the clutch. And that's true in real life, you just have to match the revs. But so far I haven't been able to master it. Okay. Slow down a bit. Come on, go please. Oh, they're turning right. I can go. Rip. See? Now the clumsy driving steps in. Clumsy trucking. My turn? No? Okay. Let me adjust my seat in the meantime. Beat the yellow light. Yeah. The indicator sounds, I'm kind of missing the ones from Eurotruck though. For some reason I like those better. I don't know what it is, but the ones from the Scania trucks, the indicator sounds are so addicting there. Sorry, this one? No, not this one. The next one. Looks like a white space there. Here we are. Now, what I did forget to check was the expiration of the job. Hopefully I didn't get an expiring job, otherwise we would have gone here for nothing. 25. Okay, here's Chevron. I do have a couple of friends working in Chevron, both in the Philippines and in Singapore. Pretty nice company. Pretty good benefits. Yeah. Freight market. Yep, that one. Now we have a choice of either the fuel tank or the fuel tank long. Let's take the short one just for a change, because we've taken 2 jobs with the long trailer already. That is an urgent delivery of hazard class 3 solvents. No clue what that is. It looks exactly like the one we were in. Is this the same establishment? I don't think so, because we're in Phoenix already. But apparently they had the same thing here. Okay, yeah, it is a lot shorter than the previous one. The textures look really nice though. Shiny and everything. Looks like a brand new tanker. Trying to adjust that. Something like that. Might be too much. Yeah. Let's see. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Sometimes you can just force it through, but in this case, didn't happen. And that should be more or less fit. There we go. So this is a long job. It actually takes remaining is 21 hours in the job. We have to sleep in 4 hours. ETA is 10 hours. You should be fine. Let's have a look. That is beautiful. Yeah, I like those shiny. I like the shiny material thing. It's really nice. Okay. This is going to be the last delivery for this session, guys. But it won't be ending anytime soon, because this is a long trip. The longest one we've taken so far. And then we will continue in the next session, the next stream. Yeah, I'll probably keep on playing ATS on this schedule if I can manage it. But I'll let you know if ever. If you want to be updated, you can go and follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. And if you want more trucking videos, I do have a lot in my YouTube channel for Eurotruck. So I think I'm at episode 92 currently. Yeah, 92. So we're planning something of a special 100 episode special, a stream maybe or something. Haven't decided yet, but most probably will be a stream, and we'll decide on a schedule. But it's most likely going to be a different schedule from this one, because most of the people who watch me are from Europe, and that's, I guess, why not a lot of people are watching right now, because in Europe it is actually 3 a.m. in the morning. So this is not the friendliest time for them. In the US, I guess it's more friendly. It's, I don't know, 9 in the evening if you're in the east, or 6 in the evening if you're in the west, something like that, and other things in between, I guess, right? Look at that interchange. It's beautiful. Wow. Too bad you weren't going through the top. That would have been nice to drive through. Look at that map. Cool. That looks like exactly like city skylines. Wow. Awesome. Yep, they definitely changed this. They definitely improved this. The merging lane is a bit short though. I'm not sure if that's spot on for this particular route. But this one is a bit long. That's much better. Camp Verde. Yep, just going straight here. So this should be a fairly straight route, I think, more or less. Getting a bit dark though. Turn our lights at 6 p.m. Yeah. So it does get a bit dark. It does get dark a bit faster here. I guess it depends on the time of the year, right? But yeah. Anyway, it's cool. Nice. Alright, here we go. Just straight on through. You might have to overtake here and there, but this should be fairly straightforward, I would guess. It is nice though. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the rescale, and this is open beta. This is not even the official release yet. But so far, it's been more or less bug-free. I'm expecting a few invisible walls here and there, but overall I think it should work. Overall I think it's good enough. Wow, driving here is just so relaxing. Can I overtake you, please? Thank you. Max speed height 75 miles. Okay, we're falling because it's uphill. Fine. We can climb back up, no problem. We have to find a resting area soon though. I think let's go and check the map if there's something. One sec. There is something there. Here. Yeah, we can stop there. No problem. Camp Verde is here. But there will be a gas station nearby on the way. Whoa. Whoops. Camp Verde, half mile, Flagstaff, straight ahead. I-17 north. Is this just one way? Ah yeah, we have another way there, the other side. So 2 lanes going straight, going the same direction. Everything good? I am falling a bit though. You can do it. Yes. Thank you. There we go. So we can fuel up and then we can go and sleep. It is just 7 though. We can actually wait 2 more hours. But 2 more hours is cutting it too close. So let's go and stop here instead. Yep, there we go. $2.35. This is even cheaper. We got ripped. Remember in the base where we were gassing up, it was 2.40. Supposedly that was cheapest there. But maybe if you compare the prices in LA, maybe it is cheaper. But in Arizona, it is definitely not. This is two-way, right? Yeah. FedEx, Texaco, and some soil trailer. Not sure how you call it. Like a tipper trailer. Good. Here we go. Perfect. Nice looking truck. I think we have more or less the same setup. Kind of. He has a bit smaller, a smaller cab, sleeper cab. That's a beautiful sunset right there. Anyway, time to sleep. See you in the morning. 5 a.m. Definitely looks a lot different, but the morning definitely looks like this in the US. Yeah, I can attest to that. The sky looks the same. The feel is the same. Like when I was in Cincinnati last week, I had a very hard time sleeping because you can imagine the flight from Singapore to Cincinnati, all in all the trip took me how many? 28 hours going from Singapore to Cincinnati overall. And the time zone difference was 13 hours. So when I arrived, my body clock was ruined. It had no clue if it was day or night. And it was trying to do one thing very different from what I wanted it to. So on the first night, actually it was going pretty well. It was working out somehow. I was able to sleep a bit. But the second night was full on rip. Like I only had 1 hour of sleep in total. Like how I could barely survive that. Ah, oh, car had me go through here just not to hit him. Anyway, we avoided an accident, and that's the more important thing. Forgot to switch ranges there. Anyway, yeah, so I like slept at 10 p.m. on the second night, and then I woke up 11 p.m. I was like, feels good, feels refreshing. And then I couldn't sleep anymore. I slept again at 3:30, I think. So 11 to 3:30 I was awake, just tumbling on my bed, trying to find the position where I can sleep. 1 hour, yeah. Really sucks bad. So 11 to 3:30 I was trying to sleep. 3:30 I managed to sleep a bit, but 4:30 I had to wake up. So actually it's not 1 hour, right? Maybe 1 hour plus. Maybe that's the consolation there. Don't pull out. Thank you. Yeah, so as a result, the next day at work, in the morning it was fine. I kind of survived. But in the evening, in the afternoon, even after lunch, I was full on zombie mode. Like I could not understand a word that's being said in the workshop. I was I had my notes with me, like I had my notebook with me, but I couldn't write anything with sense. And the next day, when I looked at my notes, it was like nothing, just scribbles on the page. Like, what the heck even happened? I was really, like, literally one step away from getting knocked out in the room. 'Cause I was that sleepy. So actually, I had to excuse myself and things like that. It was bad, but good thing is my colleagues understood because I was the only one from Asia. Everyone else was from the US or in Europe. In Europe, it's around 6 hours difference, but that was more or less acceptable. That was more or less manageable. And yeah, I was the only one who was traveling from Asia. So I was the only one who had a lot of adjustment, who needed a lot of adjustment. So they cut me some slack there at least. It was no biggie, but it was a bit embarrassing for me, even if they didn't mind it. Yeah, couldn't read the chicken scratch. Exactly. Exactly, the chicken scratch. Like, I remember vaguely trying to write down notes to keep myself awake. And I remember vaguely the topic. And I remember writing it down. But when I looked at it the next day, I couldn't even form a single letter. Not a single letter. Not even a drawing or anything. It was that bad. Yeah, so it was a very challenging trip for me because I was only there for the workshop I went to. The workshop I went to was only for 3 days. I had to go there 1 day earlier. I had to go back 1 day later. So that's a total of 5 days. I was there for 5 days only. So first night I kind of survived. Second night I was GG, rip. Third night I was getting a bit better, and then I had to go home. So I had to adjust again when I went back. After arriving back here in Singapore, had to adjust again. What the heck was that? Sounded like a raven or something. But yeah, it's a very interesting trip. Very challenging, but I guess it was worth it in the end. It was a useful workshop. Yeah, that's rough indeed. The good thing though is when I arrived here, it seems like my body didn't adjust at all to the US space, so I was able to sleep properly, and I didn't have any difficulty sleeping on the right schedule. So yeah, good thing, because I was there before, like a year ago. I was there for a week, I think. So I was there for, I don't know, 7 days, 8 days, something like that. Can you go, please? There. So yeah, I was there for a couple of days. More than a week. 7, 8 days. And my body started to adjust already, which was good. But it started to adjust only by the end of the week. So I was like in US time zone, and then it was time to go home. Can you... Dude, if you're going, you're going. He was like matching my speed. Yeah, so that last trip, that last year when I went, it was really harder because I had jet lag when I came there. I adjusted, then I had to immediately leave, and then when I went back here, I had to adjust again. Double jet lag hype. That was way worse. Although I never, you know, the first time I encountered jet lag, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't understand it. Like, I was pretty much okay, and then the next thing, I would suddenly feel like this heavy feeling that you can't understand what's happening, something like that. It was the weirdest feeling ever, and you couldn't shake it off. And then that's when I realized, oh, so this is what jet lag feels like. I-40 West. Yep. So yeah, it was a bit of a challenge to overcome it the first time. And it doesn't get better, unfortunately. I just know that it will hit, but I still don't know a way of how to counteract it. Just have to live through it. I tried it with coffee, and that might have been my mistake. Like the second day, like last week, on the second day of my trip, I thought, okay, jet lag will hit me soon. I have to prepare for this. So what I did, I drank a lot of coffee. Usually I just drink 1 cup. That day I drank 3 to 4 cups, I think, because I wanted to stay awake the entire day. And I think that might be the problem. I might have had too much caffeine. So much so that during the night, it was still there. So maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. Maybe it wasn't so much as the time zone. Maybe it was more on the caffeine side. But yeah, it's a very memorable experience. I can put it that way. At least I'm past that now. Oh, it's 75. When did the speed limit change? I didn't notice it. So yeah, it has been a pretty exciting thing. And as I was mentioning earlier, it was a good experience because during my last trip, slow down please. There we go. So during my last trip, last year when I was in Cincinnati last year, let's turn on the light. Oh, turn off the lights. I was not into trucks yet, so I had absolutely no care about trucks. They were just like big hunks of vehicles that took up a lot of space and were quite dangerous to drive next to. But since February this year, I've had a change of heart because of this game. And so when I went to Cincinnati last week, I was looking all over the place, looking on the freeway, taking a look at the trucks, the trailers and everything. And man, were they humongous. Oh, it's a Greyhound bus. I think we rode one of those in California, if I remember. Or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so I kind of took a look at most of the trucks. That's the main attraction when I was in the freeway. And they were mostly Volvos and Freightliners. I did see a W900, a Kenworth once. Look at this one. You know, I want to just like drive through it just to see if I would go up. Maybe make it a ramp or something. Maybe we can try that. It's a bit too slow though, unfortunately. Would have loved to try if it would work as a ramp. Something like GTA style. 65 again, alright. Kingman. Police car. Okay. Yeah, so I really wish that I drove my own car. That would have added to the experience of driving here now. At least I know how it feels. I have a basic understanding of how it feels to drive in an American road. It definitely feels different. The roads are wider. The signs are more pronounced. Yeah, and it's overall a different experience. I have a friend from there. He was also previously in the Philippines. He moved there recently. Almost hit that guy. So he moved there recently, and he didn't know how to drive. So he had a big problem when he moved there. Because if you don't drive there in Cincinnati and you live there, it's kind of hard with the public transportation. Like I heard, their buses, they do have public buses, but it only arrives every hour. So you can imagine how hard it was. Like if you missed your bus, you'll have to wait 1 hour for the next one. And it wasn't always on time. So sometimes you're waiting for 1 hour and it's not arriving, and you're doubting yourself, is this the right stop? Is this the right time? You know, difficulties. And then they said it was not the safest thing as well. Like, I think some of the people who use those buses are the shadier ones, so to speak. So it might not be the best way to go about it. But eventually, as he spent some time there, he decided he had to really learn how to drive. So he did. He took some lessons, he applied for a driver's license, he passed the test, and now he's driving. And he drives pretty well. When I was there, he was actually my driver. Sorry. He was actually my driver. So he picked me up at the hotel and brought me to the office because he was going to the same place anyway. So I had my personal driver most of the time. But yeah, he was very good. And he knew already how to drive in the US, because it's a lot different. And I mean, in the Philippines, they say if you know how to drive in the Philippines, you can drive anywhere. Because in the Philippines, it's more or less, the laws are more or less arbitrary. It depends on the road. It depends on the police officer. So you kind of have to feel it. Can I turn right here? Can I not? Can I switch lane here? Can I not? Those things are a bit depending on the police officer. So at some point you get to have a feeling if the place is unruly or not. And you tend to develop these bad habits of driving because of that. Things that you shouldn't be doing normally. And I guess if you started to learn how to drive in the Philippines, you'll have to do a lot of adjustment to unlearn all of those bad habits so you can drive properly in the US. But he managed it somehow, and he's driving properly now. Or maybe because he didn't drive before in the Philippines. Yeah, I think that's the main reason. So he mostly learned driving the right way, the proper way, without the shortcuts, without the bad habits and everything. There we go. We're good. 75. Actually going at our fastest. I can even overtake like this. Nice. This is actually pretty good. Loving the scenery here. We are churning up a lot of miles. We are burning a lot of miles on the way. That's what I like about Arizona. It might be slow on the city, but you can go full throttle in the interstates. And is this the Hoover Dam, maybe? Take a photo first before we enter Nevada. You saw the sign there. And I just got an achievement, looks like. So it is where? There it is. Wonder which view is better. That's nice, but we don't see it that much. Yeah, that's beautiful right there. Maybe we can do it like something like that. I wish our truck would have been closer. Let me adjust it a bit more. This way is nice, but we don't see it at all. So it looks like it will have to be this way. It's so hard to compose these. I want to see a bit of the water there below. So it looks like it will have to be like this. Yep, that works for me. Nice. Welcome to Nevada. And we have to go a bit slower now. Okay, going straight. No problem. Oh, actually in Nevada we can go 80 miles. Wow. 80 miles. That's so fast compared to ETS2. ETS2 it's 80 kilometers. That is awesome. So I would guess when you go back to California, most of the roads there, at least in this game, have a 55-mile speed limit. It'll feel a lot slower, I guess. Welcome to Las Vegas, everyone. I feel like we're going to slow down in a bit. Can you squeeze in, please? Thank you. Oh, almost made it. Not quite. So in this case, look at that, there's a bit of rail there. Looks like some kind of metro or something. But in this case it was a bit weird. There were no signs that there was a stoplight coming in. Maybe they do it different in Nevada. Did I just switch off my engine? Yeah, I turned off the engine accidentally. There we go. It's a bit easier to maneuver this one because it's a lot shorter at least. Speed limit is back to 30. Hey Bright. Yes, this is the beta. So this is the rescale already. I'm quite confused how to drive in this lane. 4 lanes. Okay, maybe we could stay at the leftmost, so turning left. Yeah, I am liking the rescale so far. Feels much better. Honestly, feels more authentic. Oh, come on. You could have gone. Okay. Thanks for follow, right? Now I'm not sure which areas have changed though. In Las Vegas, I think I remember this part here with the 4 lanes. Yeah, this might not have changed, or maybe they extended it a bit. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this feels still familiar to me. I think I've driven through here before. 30 miles in this stretch. That's a waste. Although it looks like this interchange looks like they did change something here because it looks much bigger. Or maybe not. Let's see. We will see when the merging lanes come in. Stop. Okay. Let's follow the road signs, even if there's no one there. I-15 south. I think that's the right way. Yeah, I remember this with those figures there, the goats and everything else. Nice. Okay, we're good. Can I merge please? Thank you. Probably shouldn't have done that. Not sure if he hit me or something. Looks like he did. 1% crap. Or maybe I hit it somewhere else. I don't remember hitting anything else though. And so far that part of Las Vegas looks the same, but there wasn't a problem with that anyway. In this stretch though, we'll see if something's changed. Things look a bit more, a lot bigger actually. But we'll see as we go along. Yeah, it's so humongously wide now. The game can't even show everything. It has to blur things out from a distance. Prim is in half a mile. We're almost in our destination actually. And as I mentioned guys, this is going to be the last delivery for the day. But I'll be streaming again next week. Probably still ATS. Probably still with the rescale. And hopefully I can add a few more mods to spice things up. Slow down a bit. There we go. I'm kind of wishing we have an easy parking again, but we'll see. Route 66. Is this Route 66? What is that anyway? That's quite famous, right? I've been seeing that for like a few truck designs, truck paints and everything. So I'm not sure what Route 66 actually is. I'm guessing it's an American thing, but do you guys know? Not GPS though. Hey Jack, how's it going? Not playing Transport Fever right now, but you could imagine we're zoomed in on one of the truck drivers. By the way, Jack, I was playing yesterday Transport Fever offline. I was playing it on hard, and I managed to earn money to actually bridge the death gap. Oh crap! This is like one of the hardest, I think. All right, we'll be spending a lot of time here, guys. I'm telling you now. I remember this parking spot. This can get a bit difficult, and I'm not sure if I can go through here. It highly depends on how big the truck is. But I'm kind of expecting we won't be able to fit here. Route 66 is a famous scenic highway route from Missouri to California. Missouri to California. Wow. Chicago to California. So from east to west and back. I see. Man, that would probably take some time to go through. How long is that trip? I have a friend there in the States. They migrated 2 years ago. And they were previously in California, and they drove all the way to Cincinnati. So I think maybe they went through that because they did drive all the way. I hit something. Maybe that guy. Rata, thanks a lot, man. Keep up the great content. Really appreciate it. You're actually the first person to tip. Appreciate that. Jack, yeah, it's going to be really difficult. Huge thanks, Rata. That's the first time I've heard that sound actually. Right, so this is the target, guys. We're lined up pretty well, but how to handle this I've quite forgotten already. Cross your fingers, guys. Yep, you're the first one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. This is actually the first week that I have set this schedule, but I'm trying to make my schedule a bit more consistent. Because usually I make videos in YouTube, but I wanted to get into streaming as well because it's more interactive, right? And hopefully it can be a thing. But yeah, let's see how the schedule would work. I think it's something. Yeah. Looks like the bend wasn't sharp enough. So let's try to make it a bit sharper. That looks a bit promising. Not too promising though. I have no clue what I'm doing. Actually I do, but I need to practice. Okay. Clumsy trucking, here we go. I know the concept, but execution is totally a different thing. Let me go full on here. Full steering. You found me looking for tips on getting started in Transport Fever. Ah, I see. Discovered your ATS gameplay. Love my work. Awesome, man. I give up. Okay, let's do this one more time. Keep this clean. Okay, there we go. So I should be able to go like that and then adjust it, counter steer all the way. That should work theoretically. Something like this. I remember the time when I can one-shot this, like a few months ago. That skill has totally been forgotten. But as we proceed with the streams weekly, hopefully I'll get it back. Okay, this looks more promising. Okay, we're headed in the right direction here. Just a little bit more. Okay, this is the last one. Hopefully. Finally. I sweat a bit there. My goodness. Good work, yeah, I know. I damaged it a bit. 1.6%. We lost 2k there, but that's good enough. That's a huge bit of XP right there and a lot of money. Nice. So we're still level 27. You do have a lot of money now. Remember, if we paid off the loan earlier, but we're getting a lot still. So it looks like we're in a very good place. We might even be able to afford a new driver in a truck. Let me see. If I look at my garage, LA, we have 1 spot left. So I can actually buy 1 truck. Let's see. I can actually buy online. So before we end, let's do that. That's just one last bit. What do you guys want? You can buy another 379, I guess. Let's buy one in Arizona. Let's get the... what's the most expensive? That is too expensive. Let's get a day cab. The simplest one should work fine. This one, the low roof sleeper. Let's customize it a bit. Just give it a bit of nice color. Make it 455, 500. All right, I can give you that. You know what? I'll give you the max. 13R. Switch it up a bit. And the paint, let's just go with the standard one. This is the one I used. Pretty cool, right? And these are all standard, no mods yet. So I guess we can go like this one here. Instead of red, let's make that... Let's put a more generic look here. Yeah, just a plain looking truck. No other designs. Confirm. Don't I have enough money for that? Wait a minute. Where was it? Oh, it's this one. 170. Okay, that's too much. Let's go back. Yeah. And the paint, let's pick the cheaper one. Like the red one would be enough. Yeah, 164. There we go. Purchase it. Put it here in LA. Nice. And then let's get a driver. Recruitment agency. Let's see. I want someone with long distance. Wow, not many choices here. Not making this any easier. I think Maha or Maya if it's European, but she looks not from Europe. So maybe... Too bad Paul isn't here. Squirrel isn't here. Okay, let's take her. Because she has ADR and she has long distance. Put you in this truck. Wow, so lucky. And let's put you on long distance right now. The others are long distance, yeah. Now you can go balanced, I guess. Balanced. Everyone is balanced. Keralis is here. Nice. Okay, that's good progress. I think we did good today, guys. Let me find a parking area, and then let's call it a stream. There we go. Actually, this one would be nice. Let's repair. Fix all of those crashes. You know, the difficult thing again is when I start recording, because tomorrow I will be recording an ETS2 episode. The difficulty again is getting adjusted now to the European trucks. Smaller, more sensitive in terms of turning. I remember the time when I first, because I played ATS first, and then I switched to ATS 2 after I discovered most of the roads here in ATS. It was very different. Like the roads are wider, yes, but the trucks themselves, like the European trucks, seemed like toys compared to these ones, because they were so agile, so easy to maneuver based on this compared to that one. Nice. Right, cool. Let's go and step here and we can call it a stream, guys. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I can keep a consistent schedule so people can get to know the schedule more and people can get to join as well. But right now I'm more than happy that you guys were able to come, especially Rata. Thanks again for the tip. First tip hype. There is a car in the way. Wrong spot there. Just park it up to keep it real. Keep it realistic. And hopefully I'm able to fix that stuttering issue. I think there's something with either the ATS game or maybe some of my settings have changed, because if you watch my ATS 2 videos, we don't have this stuttering problem, right? So I'm wondering what it could be. That should be good enough. Yep, perfect. We're right next to a W900, it seems. Anyway, yes, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you for joining. Catch you again next week. And in the meantime, actually Wednesday I will stream again, but it's Transport Fever. So Wednesday and Friday is my schedule, 8 a.m. Singapore time. And if you want to translate that into your time zone, everytimezone.com. So 8 a.m. UTC plus 8 is the time zone, my time zone. Right? So catch you either Wednesday or Friday, or if not, feel free to check out my YouTube vids. I will post something there. I should have something posted every day, except Wednesday and Friday, because I post the stream footages. So that's the plan, at least. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Rata, thank you for your participation, and thanks for the tip. Catch you again next week. This is the Clumsy signing off. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye, guys.